Okay, so we're at 8474 Island Drive. It's a 4-2, listed at 374.9, 2126 square feet in Duncan Ridge. So let me show you the house. Okay, so help you get your bearings. So this is Island, and that right there is Duncan Ridge. If you go up this way, it'll take you up through, kind of swirl around to High School Boulevard. If you go this way, it's a dead end. But you see there are sidewalks on both sides, and then eventually it'll dead end down there. It's all the same builder, all the same type of homes. Little craftsman style homes. I will say that this one does need some love in the yard and landscaping, but it does have gutters, at least right here, which is typical because basically what builders do is they kind of guard this area so that the rain doesn't come down on you. But cute little front entryway. And then it does have these little things here is what you put your plywood on for hurricane protection. So it does have that, and I'll show you the boards in the garage. But for you guys, it is going to be a little bit of a letdown because the backyard is pretty sloped. You won't be able to put a trampoline back there. But I still want to show you the floor plan because it is a good floor plan for what you guys are looking for. So the front door is behind me. You've got the kitchen right here, an eating area there, the living room. That is the master, that's outside, and then the hallways over here to the rest of the bedrooms, but then you also have this extra space. So it is a 4-2 with this extra area. And there is an actual eat-in area right there, so you don't have to use this as your dining room. They do have a cat door, but I don't smell animals in here, so like I told you guys before, I would let you know if I smell things. So here's your laundry. You could put like a little like drop zone here. It's pretty good size. Here's your garage. So those are all your boards for the windows. So it's really nice. So when, if you guys were to, purchase this house, and when the inspector comes through, he or she can write down that, it's got all the protection that it needs. Let's see, it is 2015. So it's right on that verge of, it'll still count like for insurance. We won't have to get it replaced, but it's really close. All right, so living area and kitchen's this way. There's that extra space, and then your front door. It does have a little desk area here, which is pretty nice. And then you've got a coat closet. Now the carpet, there's no smells in here, like it does not smell. And it's just wear and tear with some stains. I think if you had it really deep cleaned, it would come up, but there is a snag here. So just kind of know that. It's a good sized kitchen. You've got a ton of counter space. And then pantry. And I don't smell anything. No. I thought I smelled garlic for a second, but I do not. Oh, it's missing this shelf. But you can buy those on Amazon or Lowe's or whatever. They are not soft close. Got a ton of cabinets. And so I show you underneath here because I want to see if there's any visible signs of previous leaks, and it does not look like there are, so that's good. Let's see. That might have been when they purchased the home. Sometimes what they're going to do is the WDO inspectors put stickers either underneath the sink or on the water heater. Oh, there's doors on either side. What? Are these false doors? Oh, okay. Those top two are not actual cabinets. Here's your eat-in area. And then you have a huge living space. So you could have the biggest furniture and you would still be good. All right, let's go check out the owner's suite. So I've seen this set up a bunch of different ways. They usually put a bed here. It's big enough for a king size bed and to still have your nightstands. They would cover the windows, but you could easily do that. I've seen them put the bed on this wall. Again, there's plenty of space here. It won't be centered because your door is right there, but you could center it between, you know, the corner and the door. And then you still have all of that space there as well. So you've got a tub, toilet area, sinks. Oh, must be one of those aroma things. But you've got your shower, and then you've got dual closets. Where's the light? Here we go. Overall, I mean, the house is what, 10, hold on a second. So I'm just gonna, there's like little Mars here and there. What is it? It is a 2015. So it's starting to show its age just a little bit. Like, you know, that's just paint, but overall it's in good shape. It's just the carpet just needs to be deep cleaned. All right, so here is all the other bedrooms. We'll start to the front. So one thing I'm looking for, I know this one's already, it's just a 2015 unit, and insurance doesn't really matter. They don't care how old this unit is, but I look for any signs of water because this is your overflow valve. So if it ever got stopped up or if it ever leaked, it's going to show water right there. And this one hasn't, so that's good. And then, you know, they've taken care of keeping all of that nice and sealed. So it looks good. And then the other thing I look for is if this is all dirty and dusty, and that looks good too. And then you have another linen closet. Sorry, I had a piece of tape, so I'm gonna take that off. There's a little dust bunny there. So here is your first bedroom. I must have had a TV or something up. It actually is the right paint. They just didn't, you can't really see it from here, but it's just the texture on it is just a little bit off. And this one is a side bedroom, if I can talk today. And then you've got your closet, and it is a fan. And they need to replace the batteries. Here's your second one, and so here's the same thing. It's just a little bit of things like this. And they must have had like an over-the-door thing right there. But again, the bedrooms are a little bit on the smaller side, but with your guys' age of kids, they'd be plenty big enough. Or if you wanted it to be a guest bedroom, it'd be plenty big enough for that too. And then your bathroom. It's a little dusty, but it's okay. I've seen way worse. And then your final guest bedroom. This one's pretty much the same size as the first one. The middle one's probably like, it's probably the smallest, but only by a little bit. But again, you've got a fan, good sized closet. I mean, this one actually might be the biggest, I'm not sure, but marginally. Let's go show you the outside. So we already knew it wasn't a huge backyard. We were just wondering the slope, and it's relatively sloped, but you do have this huge patio. I mean, this is way bigger than I expected. And it wouldn't cost too much to even like screen it in if you wanted to. So you do have a gate right here. And then you're backed up to these woods. If I remember correctly, this is all preserved, so you shouldn't ever have anybody back there. But let me see if I can stand so you can see the slope. So I'm standing, like the phone is straight, and you can kind of see. So if it was straight, it would go across like this. So, I mean, you could build it up or maybe even dig it down if you did want to put a trampoline in, but it's relatively sloped. And so this little rut here, right here, is just because there's no gutters back here. And then that is not a gate, so that's just a gate on the one side. Now, we haven't talked about this. We do have bears. I'm guessing that's what happened here, because I don't see sign of a dog. Just the cat door, which doesn't mean they didn't have a dog, but to me, those are possibly bears. Just, you know, they like to walk on the top of the fence, which is kind of funny. And they'll just sit there, so I'm guessing that's what that is. But yeah, we do have bears. I don't remember if I told you guys that, but there you go. But yeah, I'm still, like, the size of this covered patio is, I mean, it's pretty big. And you could easily replace that with a fan if you wanted to, but there you go.